friends, good to see you again. So today is a little bit gloomier, a little bit more overcast than it's been as of lately. And that is because in the Pacific Northwest we had a little bit of a heat wave. So it was like 80s for like a weekend. And now it's back down to 60 and we're all like, oh yes, because we were melting. It's hot. When it's like 80, like hot. 60 is like prime. Like low 70s, like 72 is like ideal for like outside, you know, adventures. Anything over that is like you're gonna stay inside, like next to your air conditioner, totally unmoved. And so that's what we did. But I want to start today's video off with a little bit of an outfit of the day, which is unusual for me. But this shirt, look how cute. See how cute? So cute. I got it off Mercari for $1.50. I mean, okay, granted, with shipping and stuff, it ended up being like, I think like $12, but $1.50? Hello? Say what? I love cheetah print. You guys know how I feel about cheetah print, and it's really lightweight material. And I'm wearing it with white shorts right now, but I feel like I could wear it with leggings too, and it'd be really, really cute. So this is going to be a staple in my makeup collection. I actually haven't showed my husband yet, so when he gets home, he's going to see me wear it for the first time. He knows it exists, but he's never like seen me try it on. So you guys get to see it before Sean does, which is exciting. Actually, that's a lie because this video is going up tomorrow, and Sean's going to see it tonight. But, you know, if you were here in this moment, you'd see it before my husband. So today I have something fun planned. I figured since I went through, you know, my whole collection and rediscovered things I forgot existed like a week or so ago, why not go through and pick out my favorite of everything I have right now. And there's a little bit of a spoiler in the view, of course, because, you know, editing and preparedness is not my forte. But pick out my favorite from each category and do my makeup with it. So that's what I did today. And the hardest category for me actually was palettes because, as you guys know, my Natasha Denona Pastel palette is my most used palette this year by far. But when it comes down to which palette makes my heart sing the most, out of all the palettes I own, which one, if I lost all of them tomorrow, would I repurchase? And I think it is the Morphe. It's the Cool Tone Morphe Neutral. I'm pretty sure this is the one I would choose. The pastel palette is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I love everything about it. I'm so happy I own it. But smoky eyes just have a little bit of like a soft spot in my heart. Like they have a place. They live there rent-free. So I'm really excited to show you guys my favorite products in real time and come up with a look today. So starting off with my favorite headband, which is actually my only headband for makeup. Look at my stinking roots, you guys. They're like almost at my pony at this point. Like, do you see that? Like all of this is roots. It's like my hair is turning blue too. So like it used to be like purple, and now it's like blue. I wash my hair once a week. So this is like, I mean, granted, okay, I got my hair done February 10th of this year. Yes, I remember that. And so it's been a while. Sean's been telling me we're gonna dye my hair, but we just keep, you know, life of a newborn. So this is my, with my outfit. It's so cheesy. I love it so much. Walk around town like this, like, oh yeah, look. This is how people leave their house, huh? But getting started. Eye primer is my Tarte Shape Tape. Of course, it's my only one, so of course it's my favorite one. And I'm gonna do my smoky eye look, like a brown. I think I'm gonna do brown today. I think that'd be the most appropriate given the shirt. Smoky eye look. I'm so stinking excited. I had a little bit of a crisis last night. I got very, very, very excited over the new Charlotte Tilbury blush sticks that just got announced. I got very excited. And as you guys know, I'm supposed to be on a low buy. So, or a slow buy as I like to call it. And so, the whole point of that is really slowing down, staggering purchases, really thinking about things before I buy them, because let's be real, there's several things that I want to buy at the moment. There's a lot of things in my cart on Mercari right now, ready to go, and I'm really, really trying to tone it down. And Sean's like, you're doing great. Like, I think the games we're playing are gonna help a lot with that, but really, you're not doing bad. Like, and you guys know Sean. He's just the best, like, most giving, gentle, loving human being on this planet. So, like, of course he said that, right? Like, but no, truly, I don't think I'm doing terribly. But I just had this, like, overwhelming feeling of guilt. So this was, like, between the hours of, like, midnight and, like, 2 a.m. last night. I was up, like, breastfeeding and pumping, and during those hours, I am left to my thoughts because my whole family is asleep, which, thank goodness. Like, I want them to get sleep. I don't want them to be awake with me just to, like, distract me from my own thoughts. That's not good. But I started to feel, like, extraordinarily guilty, like, about just the desire to purchase makeup. And like I was on Mercari, like, just browsing, and that triggered it. So I was already talking to Sean about the blush sticks, like, at bedtime last night, but this was, like, after that. This was, like, after he had gone to bed. Like, we already talked about it. Like, he said we were going to, because there's, like, 3 or 4 shades that I really, really like. He said we were going to, like, go take a look at them and, like, make sure, like, it's something I really want. That way we're not just buying to buy, but, like, we're buying something that, I actually really am going to enjoy, which I appreciate. But then I started just, like, liking random stuff on Mercari and, like, trying to justify, like, what if I make an offer on this? And, like, oh, it's only going to be, like, this much. And, like, oh, look at this. Like, I heard somebody on Instagram talk about this product, and this is the same shade, and it's, like, brand new, and it's on sale for this much on Mercari, this much from Mercari, and I have a 5% coupon on Mercari because they forgot to refund me the return for that moldy bronzer that I returned, like, a week or so ago. And, like, I just caught myself just, like, wanting to want stuff. Like, I was, like, seeking for something to want, I felt, in my mind. Like the blush sticks, I genuinely want. Like, the purple one, like, I genuinely want that. But, like, when I started, like, looking, what's out there? Like, oh, this is a good deal. Like, I mean, like, I've heard of it. Like, yeah, it's pretty. Like, it's not something I've, like, talked about. But, like, yeah, I could see myself wanting that. That's when I lost it. Because I was like, what am I doing? Like, my kids are so incredible. My kids are beautiful. My kids are incredible. Like, and they don't do this. You know what I mean? Like, my kids deserve the world, and they're just so grateful, for everything they have, and, like, just so considerate and so thoughtful and so loving and so wonderful. And I want to give them more. Like, they are grateful. They are wonderful. They are really, really the most incredible children. But they're children, and they're not even, like, greedy. Like, they're not even, like, constantly wanting more. They're content. They're happy. They're so wonderful. And here I am, like, it never seems to be enough for me, is kind of what I was feeling. Like, I really, really wanted, like, the Kulfi purple, and Sean got me that. And then I really, really, really wanted, like, another Kulfi shadow, and Sean got it for me. And I really wanted a third one, and Sean would have gotten it for me, except for I told him I wanted to, like, slow down, And then I really wanted, like, a full basket of random Say products, and Sean got it for me. And like, it's just, I want there to be an end. I want to be happy. I want to be satisfied. I don't want to feel like I'm being greedy. I don't want to feel like I'm over consuming. I don't want to feel like I'm just taking away from money that could be spent on my children, getting them things they may not like, want, but just like nice surprises and stuff like that, or like maybe more of what they want, or maybe, I don't know, just like, I want to do more for them. And I feel like if I was going to impulse buy something, it should be something for them. It shouldn't be more makeup. And so then I spiraled. I was like, I feel like I'm being greedy. I feel like I'm just not worth like all this, like, and I got very sad. I'm like, I shouldn't even want the blush sticks anymore. Like, I should just not want makeup anymore. Like, and eventually I just let it rest and went to bed. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, maybe I can live without the blush sticks. Maybe I don't even need the blush sticks anymore. And Ulta released their coupon. It's like Member Love. This look takes forever and a day to blend out because it's like a brown smoky eye. So I'm just blending forever, I'm just slowly adding more color, not doing anything super exciting. So it's a good time for story time, I suppose. And I'm a diamond at Ulta, so it's 20% off for me. And I'm like, well, crap, like, I just spent the night like working through my overconsumerism. I just like talked myself into maybe not getting the blush sticks, but at least waiting to get the blush sticks. And now you're gonna give us a coupon like literally like a matter of hours later. So now I'm like, well, shit. Like, so I messaged Sean and I was like, I feel not good. Like, I feel like I'm just in this like greedy mood, I feel, and like I don't want to be like that. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Well, I guess it's the same thing, but I'm lucky, I'm grateful. I'm so appreciative that my husband is willing to work so hard, not only for the things that we need, but anything and everything that I could ever want. But that doesn't mean that I should be acting the way I'm acting either. Like, I need to slow down. I need to be better. I need to show him how appreciative I am of the stuff that he has gotten me, and use it. Because, like, I'm sure it would feel good if, like, I was like, hey, babe, I used up that Kulfi eyeshadow you got me, like, entirely. Like, every last bit of pigment. Like, thank you so much for working, however much of your life to get me that. Like, thank you. Because I am also very fortunate and I get to be home with my children and raise them and, do whatever we want to do. And, like, that's all possible because of him. And, like, he doesn't do this. Like, he never buys things for himself, like, literally ever. Like, I have to, like, buy things for him. Like, it's our account, obviously. Like, he is the sole income earner for our family, or he just won't get it. Like, that's how my husband is. And I'm like, I wish I was, like, as selfless and, like, just loving and caring as my husband is. So that just really got me last night. I was like, I feel like I'm failing my family. Like, I feel like I'm failing myself. I feel like and I've never had a shopping problem before. I've never been like this. I've always, like, I've worn the same clothes since middle school. Like, I had a hard time, like, buying, like, postpartum care for myself, like, the first couple times, because or pregnancy, like, stuff for myself, because I was like, pregnancy is so short, like, I don't know if it's worth our money to get, like, a belly band when pregnancy is, like, you're, like, 4 or 5 months pregnant when you really, like, start needing one, at least in my experience, and, like, at that point, it's almost over, and Sean was like, yeah, but we're gonna have more kids, and, like, your comfort is important, and you're important, and you matter. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, and now, like, look at me. I'm just, like, over consuming every chance I get, and just, like, I'm struggling. And I don't know why I'm in, like, a shopping mood. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know. I'm doing some, like, difficult work in my, like, personal life at the moment. So maybe like, part of coping with the difficult is over consuming makeup. I don't know, but anyway, so at this point I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to think. Like, so I thought about doing like a what's on my wish list, like little mini series type doodad, and every so often just like updating it, and if the stuff has survived on my wish list, like then I can consider purchasing it. But the problem is, like, I start obsessing. So like I'm still obsessing over the Colby shadow that's still available online. Like there's a couple Pat McGrath palettes that are for like an exceptionally good deal up there, but like as I told you guys a couple days ago, I used to not like her stuff at all. So why am I like, it's like FOMO. It's like, why can't I get away? Because the deal's never going to be that good again. But like, I mean, that might be true, but if I don't use it, does it matter how good of a deal it is, you know? Like, am I going to use it, or am I just obsessed with getting a good deal? Like, and that's kind of the thing with these blush sticks. I'm like, I mean, apparently I like the color and the vibe of blush, but I've never been a blush person. I guess I am now. I keep saying like, I've never been a blush person, but I keep wanting to buy blush. So apparently I'm a blush person now. I just don't know. Like, what do you guys, like, have you ever been in like a funk like this where you're like, this is how I am, this is how I've been, and like, I hate it. I hate that I'm doing it. Because I cannot be the only one. I cannot be the only one who feels this way. Like, I refuse to even, like, Anastasia? I don't know. I just refuse to, like, accept that as a possibility, I suppose. I get nervous doing my wings because I'm like, oh man, this is either going to make or break my life right now. And one always turns out like pretty good. It's just with the way the other one always turns out. It like overshadows it, you know? Like, the one that's not good is so not good that it's like, no, neither of them are good. But yeah, I don't know. Before I get into this spiel, I should probably finish this wing though. You guys probably hear my dishwasher. Because we just got back from the park. We recently got the kids like scooters and bikes and stuff, and so I've been taking them with their stuff to the park. Because they're more inclined to play with that kind of stuff, like when there's other kids around. Like, they'll play with other people's stuff all day. But like, just riding around like our neighborhood is not something they're like. My wings look really pointy and weird today. Oh wow, they're pointy and weird. But you know what? If I try to fix it, I feel like it's gonna get worse. So I guess we're just gonna be really pointy and weird today. But anyway, I was watching like a makeup declutter, and I don't know if I want to mention this person by name because like I just feel like that would kind of like defeat the point, you know? Like it's not her like fault, it's mine. So I feel like mentioning her by name would be just like passing blame unintentionally. This is Plum Pataka. It's gonna be backwards for you guys, but anyway, I was watching a declutter and she had a lot of makeup, and rather than like, and she said in her whole video like, I don't remember the last time I used this, but rather than like taking that as like, wow, this is why pair object painting is important, this is why like you know, this is adding to my why of like why I started my like social media challenge or social media, why I am challenging myself to not like overconsume. Like, I'm trying something a little different today, which probably isn't the greatest thing in the world to do when I'm doing like a this is my favorites in my collection currently, but they're like on the edge, you know? Instead of taking it that way, I took it as, look at all the makeup she has, and like, she is a really good panner, so like, she gets through it eventually, so like, therefore I can have that much makeup, and eventually I'll get through it, because like, I wear makeup like more than she does these days, and like, that just made me feel really yucky. Like, again, it wasn't her fault, it was my fault, but like, man, like, I don't know, it made me feel really, like, really not good. Sorry, I'm really trying something new today, and I'm trying not to like fuck it up too bad because I am going to be posting this. But this is just real, like this is just real life, like this is like real thoughts, real feelings, real like hardships, like makeup is a consumable good at the end of the day. Like, it's impossible to use all of it, especially the way like we buy it here in the community. Like, well, okay, that wasn't taking responsibility, the way I've been buying it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just made me feel yucky because like that was not what like she was trying to do at all, and that's just how my mind took it, and I was like, this is not okay. Like, I'm watching a declutter from somebody who, you know, wants to get stuff she doesn't use out of her collection, and I'm just like, oh, well, this is an invitation for me to shop. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is wrong with me, you know? And so I don't know. I hate the way I've been. I want to be better. I don't know how to be better. It's hard. I want to clean up this one a little bit. But at the end of the day, like, this is stuff where, like, if it was full price, like, I'm talking about specifically, like, obviously the Mercari stuff right now, but if it was full price, it wouldn't be something I'm urgently, like, dying to get right this second. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally just because it's on sale, I feel. And there's nothing wrong with buying makeup. There's nothing wrong with wanting, like, a big collection. This is my only mascara open at the moment, so I'm still trying to decide, because this one's empty, but, like, which one do I like more? I think I like Better Than Sex better, but I like the way that Colby, like, removes better, so. But because it's the only one that's open right now, it's obviously my favorite in my collection at the moment. We're not counting, like, unopened products. That would be just insane. But yeah, so that was just weighing heavy on my heart. And when I get sad, or when I start to feel bad, you know what that makes me want to do? That makes me want to go check out my cart. But I'm not doing that. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be getting better. It's not what we're doing anymore. And, like, I don't need to be like this. And then, I don't know. I need to talk about something else because I'm getting upset. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who, like, offered support and words of encouragement on my Instagram story. I posted, like, it wasn't supposed to be as cryptic as it ended up being, I swear, but it was, like, late and my family was asleep and I was next to, like, my sleeping baby and my sleeping husband, so I was like, man, I need to, like, just take one of those, like, pictures of, like, the black, like, room and then post, like, text over it, like, explaining how I'm feeling and why I'm doing this, because, like, I needed a place to, I was literally about to, like, pre-film a YouTube video last night, like, that's how I was feeling. Luckily I didn't, but I was, because I was like, that's gonna be so, I was planning on doing this video actually yesterday, last night when I was feeling this way, like, I'm just gonna go take out all my favorite makeup and, like, talk about how I'm feeling right now using my favorite makeup, and I'm gonna feel better. But I figured, like, well, then I would just feel sad because I wasted, like, my favorite, well, quote unquote, wasted my favorite makeup, because, like, well, now this is one less use I get to have in it, and, like, I'm just literally gonna take it off and go right to bed. So, like, I know, you know. Switching the subject a little bit before I get really upset. My daughter is doing phenomenal. I am homeschooling her. She's in preschool, so I'm, like, preschooling her. And she is learning how to read. She doesn't quite realize that she's learning how to read, but she is. We've been working on, like, one of the workbooks, and we've been working on, like, this letter says this, you know? So, it was like, we did pig earlier. She's like, p-i-g. I was like, say it quicker. P-i-g. I was like, what's that say? She's like, citra. And I'm like, no. What does it say? Like, pig. She couldn't figure out pig. I was like, it's okay, we'll try again later. But, like, yeah. So she's learning how to read. We're making really good progress on our 100 hours of reading, actually. I wanted to do 100 hours of outside as well over the summer, but girl, if I try to take on too much, I feel like I'm just going to get really overwhelmed. Look at this pan. Once you hit it, apparently it goes real quick with this stuff. In retrospect, was this worth $16? I don't know, because I'm going through it, like, stupid fast, but it also, like, enabled me to try it, so I guess it, like, did what it was supposed to do. But yeah, I don't know, so just playing outside as much as we can, doing our reading, doing our workbooks. I think that's, you know, pretty good summer. I do think that this is actually my favorite foundation. I think I've decided, like, at first I was just like, is it? It might be, like, it's so good. It's like your skin but better. Like, it lasts. It's so lightweight. It's a really good color once it's blended out. Like, I know this looks a little ridiculous, but, like, truly, I love it. I love it so much. Why am I, like, actually, like, the clumsiest person I've ever met in my entire life? Like, I feel like I'm being very somber, but, which, given everything, like, all the real, this is cracking so bad. Oh, I'm scared because I like it so much. Like, what happens if it cracks? Is it gonna, like, I have to depot it so that I can save the product? Like, shoot, I wasn't prepared for it to, like, go off so quick. That would suck. There's, like, a boatload of product in there, too. Like, more than an ounce, more than the standard ounce, which is wonderful, but shoot, when it cracks and you start using it, it's ruh-roh. There's a lot going on in the world. This problem I'm experiencing is nothing compared to all of that. So, like, I feel like I shouldn't even be able to, like, really, like, talk about this problem, because it's honestly, like, that's just a very privileged, oh, shit. I always do this. This is the bronzer I chose, but I just put my freaking I guess I'm gonna put this on independently and hope that, because I always mix it with my foundation, but obviously I already did my foundation, so now I'm gonna have to, like, really blend, like, better than I've ever blended in my life before. That's a really privileged standpoint, and I'm very aware of that privilege. But it is something that has been bothering me. This is my journey to bettering myself in this area of life, like overspending on makeup and like over consuming makeup. So I feel like it was definitely part of the journey to share. But I hate it. I hate that this is where I'm at with it. But I think that was actually pretty saved. Jones Road, like, I don't know why more people don't talk about Jones Road foundation. I think it's because it's not as accessible, because free shipping on jonesroad.com or whatever is like, it's like $85, I think. Like, you have to buy a shit ton to get free shipping. I am going for a very, oh shoot, that might have been like incredibly way too much actually. Ruh-roh. So that makes people not really want to try it, because, you know, it's not like you're gonna have skin in the game, you know? Like, if you spend $85-$90 on a product and then you don't like it, that's like actual skin in the game. It's not just like, okay, well, and I'm not gonna say like $30 is nothing, but it's like easier to swallow than almost $100. Yeah, ruh-roh. I was going for a blush look, but this is like, okay, I'm gonna spend the next 20 minutes blending this in. It looks almost like pink. Anyway, so going back to the blushes that I've been trying to talk myself out of, the Charlotte Tilbury blush sticks. Can somebody please tell me why I don't need that? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I swear it's because of the people I follow who just look so gorgeous in blush, because I've never been a blush person, ever. And all of a sudden, like, I'm getting tempted by all the freaking blushes, and I'm like, literally, who am I? Like, since when? Since when have I cared about blush like this? To the point where it's like, I'm losing sleep over this blush, because I'm like, why don't I need it? Why don't I need it? Why don't I need it? Why am I not gonna get it? I need to, like, convince myself why I don't need it. Time I need to buy this, like, a lot, actually. You know what I mean? Like, I have this purple blush, which is looking a little bit more pink than it's ever looked before. It matches my hair really well, though, still. But, like, this blush has never, ever looked pink on me. It's always looked purple. So I'm like, ruh-roh. Like, is that purple blush, like, purple enough? Because I have this one, and I have the lilac one from e.l.f., which looks a lot like this, actually. So it needs to be more of like a true purple to be different than other things I have in my collection already. And is it? Yeah, but do I even want to go swatch it? Because, like, I feel like when I go swatch it, then I get excited, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm allowed to buy something. So, oh, look at this. This is new. Like, why don't I buy this too? Well, I'm already buying something. That way I'm not tempted to come back into Ulta and buy more shit. And, like, that's just never what happens. Like, the last couple times I went to Ulta, that's what I said. I was like, I'm just going to pick up this thing too, because if not, I'm going to be thinking about it. And, like, I actually passed on, like, a Fenty eyeshadow stick last time I was there. It was like a taupe one, and I came home and I had the swatch still on my arm, and I almost went back and got it, because I was like, oh, I don't want to be tempted to go back into Ulta, like, to get it. Like, if I'm thinking about this eyeshadow stick and then I go back to Ulta, well, then I'm going to spend more money than just, like, you know, the $20 or whatever on this one eyeshadow stick. I ended up passing on it, and ask me if I've thought about it or missed it since. I can answer that question for you. The answer is no, I have not. I never made a special trip to go get it. I never, like, had it in my cart. In fact, when I was on Mercari doing my little searchy search, do you think that was ever on the list of things that I wanted to, like, see if they were on sale on Mercari? No, it never was. It never was. It was always, like, stuff that, like, I never considered full price, like mothership palettes and, like another foundation and just, like, that kind of stuff. So I was like, seriously, what's wrong with me? Like, but now that it's 20% off, like, I need to stop talking about it. I need to stop thinking about it for real. But appreciate you on the other end of this not being super judgmental. I imagine you're going to be nothing but supportive and loving, and I thank you for that. I got my first like scam, like, let's work together. I like the quality of your content and your pictures on Instagram, and I was like, you like the quality of my pictures? My pictures that like even I think are like super shitty quality. Like, those are the pictures that you like I'm on collab with. Like, tell me more. Tell me more. I just thought it was funny. And then they had like 1 follower. I was like, tell me more. This is the setting spray that just never dies. It's like, it still sounds like it's just bubbles, but I feel like I coated my face like sufficiently, you know? So like, and for my favorite lipstick currently, there's just no comparison. It's just so good. And then I anticipating like purchases in like Christmas time that I'm gonna want to make. Like, I don't know if they exist yet, but like if Danessa releases another palette, I might not be able to pass on it. There's just like, there's stuff the Rem 2 palette I'm sure is coming out this year. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pass on it. So things like that I see coming make me not want to shop now. And I don't really have a need to shop now because like the makeup bag where I'm always like, it's okay because everything fits in the makeup bag. Things don't fit in the makeup bag anymore. Like, it doesn't close. I'm carrying it and it's open like this much, and it's just, I don't need more, but yet I can't stop. So anyway, this was a full face of my favorite makeup products, my favorite makeup products in my collection at the moment. The blush ended up actually drawing more purple closer. Like, from over there it looked pink, but the new thing I tried, it was kind of an epic fail. I tried to use, because I wanted to use my palette, that was my favorite palette, but I also wanted to use my favorite single, which is my Colfie Plum Pataka. So I like outlined my liner with it, and it was kind of an epic fail, but I was past the point of no return. So I think I'm gonna take a picture showing this eye today, not this eye, because this is the eye where I think it's kind of like really went downhill. But anyway, I hope that was as fun for you guys as it was for me. I've been having a blast. I do feel like I'm starting to reflect more on my purchases. Maybe I'm not slowing down and stopping as much as I would like to, but I feel like I'm being more reflective, and that's a step in the right direction, even if I'm not there yet. So thanks for sticking along on my journey. Thanks for hanging out and like listening and supporting and being the words of encouragement that I need at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm struggling. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys always. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with some more makeup content of some sort. I have a few ideas in mind. What am I going to feel like filming tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. But I'll see you guys then. Bye.